Ooh, that worked out perfect.
So are we switching trucks, Angela?
Yeah. I'm gonna take the Tundra.
I'm gonna take the Tundra.
Thank you.
Well, we just arrived at Angela's family's house here. It's kind of at the base of the mountain. So what we're doing is we're adjusting, taking everything out of the smaller truck and trailer, moving it over to a larger truck for us to go up into the mountain. It's gonna be about a 3-hour drive from here. We'll be hunting this afternoon. We're packing enough stuff if we have to. We can spend the night up on the mountain, start hunting right at daybreak if we have to tomorrow. But it's been a long journey so far. I'm excited to switch, get up on top of the mountain, see what these ducks look like at 15,000 feet.
Chips. Some chips.
So we just made it into the hunting area, and one of the first little ponds that we stopped and looked at, there were 2 crested ducks, actually Andean crested ducks. So we're just gonna get everything set up here, getting the mic on, the shotgun out. We'll make a little stalk in here. We are at 14,200 feet elevation. Not what I expected up here. Kind of opened up and it got flat, and there's little ponds and water everywhere. Damn, there are 2 Andean geese right there too.
Where?
Right there.
Oh yeah, 2 of them.
So many options. Yeah, so we actually started glassing. There's a pair of Andean geese and then a pair of giant coots all right here in this little pond system.
So that geese is in that corner there.
Okay.
So we can go down in the truck, park it right here. There's a little entrance, and then that'll put us in position to come up over that little hill.
Okay.
And you'll be right on top of the geese. You could probably get a shotgun.
Okay.
Because from that hill to the water, it's real close. It's probably at 40 yards or so.
Right over here. Okay.
Yeah.
Got an Andean goose down. That was pretty awesome. Snuck in. It must have been about a 40-yard shot right when we cleared out of those rocks. They started to take off. The other one circled back and landed on the other side. First mountain species, Andean Goose, the one I was most looking forward to. Shaking with excitement. That's awesome. What do we got here? 14.5. We're at 14.5 elevation. That is 14,500 feet. And we got out of the elevation of where we were driving up, and it really just flattens out here. And Angela would say it just flattens out, and there are lakes everywhere. And as soon as it flattened out, there are literally lakes everywhere. We saw Andean Crested so far, Andean Goose, and a giant Coot, all within the first 2 ponds.
Yes.
First 2 ponds. He said there were a bunch of birds here, and I wasn't lying. There are a bunch of birds here. And I like that. I like that stalking in.
That was cool.
Yeah. I don't like the pounding headache I have right now, but I like the stalking in.
We're gonna have to get him a little mate de coca, little coca tea leaf.
Tea leaf,
So-
chew on the tea leaves.
Yeah, so he can drink that, take the headache away.
I fought through headaches before though. Most were self-imposed from too much drinking, but I fought through headaches before. Oh man. We walked around to the other side of the lake. Angelo's got his waders. He's gonna go and grab this goose on the other side, but there's some coots tucked on the other shore, and there's the other Andean goose went over there. So we're gonna try a good old western drive here of all things. And looking at it, I didn't walk very far. It must have been a couple hundred yards, but I am sucking wind and have a massive headache. Massive. I am out of shape at 14,500 feet. Of all things, I'm actually hoping the Coot comes by. Knock off number 2. It's up. Here it comes. Just coming right at us. That worked out perfect. Goose came right at us. Sweet. I can go pick this one up too. Andean Goose. It's pretty awesome. This is the hen, smaller than the drake that's over there. Angelo's gonna pick that one up and bring it this way. Well, how cool is that? A goose at 14,500 feet. Man. Oh, I gotta show you, it's got spurs coming out of its wing. Angelo had told me about those, but seeing them, that's awesome. Man. Look at that. So Angelo was talking earlier about these spurs, and over time they develop these. What they do is when they leave the ponds here, they actually use their wings to help them get out of the water, because if you look, there's like a little 8-10 inch lip, so they use those and actually drive up out of the water. Oh man, such a cool bird. Angelo's picking up the drake behind us. A pair of Andean geese at 14,500 feet. That is sweet. And I am feeling it right now.
Yeah, that's definitely the drake. I mean, look how
Yeah.
giant.
Man.
How big do you think that is compared to like a Canadian?
So this would be bigger than a lesser Canadian by far. They're just shaped so different.
Yeah.
The weight wise, it's probably about the same, but a Canadian is just longer. Their neck's longer. But it may even, like, not by much though. This is deceiving. Like, it's longer than what you think it is. It's just so much feathers.
Yeah.
But weight-wise,
They
this
look smaller from a distance.
yeah, weight-wise, this may actually weigh more. Oh, that's awesome. Pair of Andean geese. That's awesome, buddy. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Nice shooting.
So plan to continue and just keep blasting. Are there smaller water, or is it all this size?
No, they're smaller and then there's bigger.
Okay.
And then there's little streams. So on the streams,
Well, if you can catch them in the
feed off of this, that's where you can sneak up on them.
streams is where it's at.
And the big water is hard because sometimes they'll swim out in the middle.
And just not do
Just sit there
anything.
and just look at you. Yeah. While you're here at the lesser elevation, take some good breaths because there's less oxygen over there.
That's awesome. It's all about the experience. Experiencing almost passing out and a massive headache. Right. And just letting me know how out of shape I am. I'm gonna let you go first though. Top this one right here.
I just go slowly. Can you shoot from this side? Is that close enough? Because you can just slowly walk over there. It's 85 yards
From here, so I gotta cut.
Yeah,
just
so if
gotta
you
get-
go, just slowly walk that ledge.
Yep.
Get to the edge of that water and then... I'm gonna roll with you. Shoot it.
He's going after it. Just returned him one.
¿Me lo prestas?
Sí, claro.
She's got a boat. She tells me she's got a boat.
It takes
Well, you're pretty committed by the time she got here.
Le mataron taclón.
This is the
This is the Andean Speckled Teal.
Andean Speckled Teal.
Awesome.
I like them next to shore like that without all the
Yeah, that
moving
was a lot
around.
closer. Water's still a little warm, so
Left the waders where the Andean geese were, so
too much excitement.
too much excitement got us going.
All right, this is the plan, guys.
Got the boat. We whack this coot that's right here too.
Is that a coot?
Ahí
Yeah,
está
it
un
is.
curco.
Curco.
Ese es taclón.
¿Cómo se llama?
Taclón.
Taclón. They call it taclón. The
Taclón?
locals, yeah. Taclón.
What does that mean?
¿Qué significa taclón?
Solo es un animal que no anda mucho.
It means a
Los
bird,
otros sí.
bird that
Vuelan.
doesn't move a lot.
Solo se queda por las orillas.
The
nada
Andean
Por las orillas,
teal.
because it only stays close to the shoreline.
Bird that doesn't move very much.
Yeah. ¿Y ese? ¿Cómo le dicen ese?
más. Curco,
Curco.
el que corre más.
Because it runs on the water. Curco.
Yeah, it does run on water.
Yeah. If you don't mind, two of you, because it takes two people to grab the boat, grab it, dump it here. I can haul ass and get the waders
Okay.
and come back.
Yeah.
That or there's no other plan. Off to the left there's two Andean crested ducks. Do you see them?
Oh yeah. Is the Drake the one, the larger one, obviously with the white on it?
Yeah, that's the one. Yep. And then a little behind it to the right, there's two Coot just swimming around.
Yep.
So I think if you sneak up the side of the road and use that as cover, you might get within shooting range for the shotgun from this side right here.
Okay. Worth a try.
For sure.
We're just gonna hit this ditch over here and then move over. We only gotta cut about 60 yards and we'll pop over. All right, we're directly across. We're just gonna make a run for it.
Double.
Triple. Giant Coot too. That worked perfect. We used this road edge to sneak and then just popped over. Andean crested duck got a double. And then there was a giant Coot right there too, which is truly ridiculous. Just got 3 right on this sneak. That's awesome. There are birds all over this lake.
Yeah,
I figured I'd shoot the Coot too. It was there. Opportunity rises. We got a crowd. It's good.
that girl's probably like, what the fuck?
What is going on right
boy's
now?
doing?
I think she likes Justin.
The same guy that said he was your #1 fan. He came up here and he hunted a couple ducks, but they floated out to that first marsh, that little island right there. And she brought the
Got it.
Sí, la agarraron.
That worked out awesome. Snuck up the road edge and was able to pop over. Not only got a pair of Andean crested ducks, Drake and a hen, also got a giant Coot. And look at the size of this thing. Absolutely huge. Had a local lady help us get it out with her dog. Man, that's awesome. And we're up above 14.5 right now. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling it. I am feeling fatigued, but man, look at that. Giant Coot, literally 4 times the size of a Coot in North America. So we've still got a couple hours left today. We're gonna do pics of these, get loaded back up in the truck and continue. Actually gonna go even higher. Hopefully we can catch an Andean Ruddy or a Puna Teal up there. They're the last 2 left on the slam. And they're the hardest 2 up here, but they're still good population, so it's still very doable. We got this afternoon and tomorrow morning, and I feel pretty darn confident. Andean Goose flying out of town. Andean Teal. Giant Coot.
There's 2 Ruddys over there. Way out there.
The shore out in the middle.
There's that little group of 3 right there.
Yep.
At my 12, there's a group of 3 that are real close together.
Yep, huddled in.
Yep, those are Ruddys. You can tell by the tail. The tail's always sticking up like this out of the water. Straight up. Straight up right there.
I think we got a Puna Teal right here. Right there. Just put its head down. Bluebill.
Yep.
That's him.
Is that one with the bluebill, Justin? And drive on, get the shotgun ready, and then.
These two that are swimming right here?
Yep.
Only one. That one over there.
The one on the right?
Yeah. That's the one. The other one's just
Yep.
one of the little short birds.
We just spotted our first Puna Teal, just a single over here, and it's kind of tucked in a bay area that we can make a little play on this. We're gonna get the shotgun, everything set up right now. Did see a couple of ruddy ducks out there as well, but we're gonna go after this Puna Teal first because that's the only one we've seen so far. Oh, Benelli's ready to roll. That worked out awesome. The Puna Teal we saw in the bay right here, and it swam around, and we just used that and popped right over. He started to take off, and I wasn't letting him get away because this is the only Puna Teal we've seen up here, hunting at 14,500 feet. Oh, that's awesome. That bird looks gorgeous. This right here was going to be the toughest one to get on the whole trip, so this makes the last one, the ruddy duck, very, very doable because there's a bunch of them that we've seen so far. Oh, that's freaking awesome. Thank you, buddy.
Good job.
Yeah,
Good job.
that was the tough one right there.
Good job. That's the prettiest one, I think.
The Puna is?
I think so.
Can't wait to see it. Angelo decided to bring his waders today. He didn't want to swim out.
I brought the thick
Even
neoprene
neoprene
ones.
waders. Wasn't messing around. Oh, he is gorgeous. Oh, you weren't lying. He is gorgeous.
I think I'm just gonna keep the waders on. It's nice and warm.
Nice and warm. Wow. Look at that. Color on his head and his bill. That's a gorgeous bird. Angelo let me know well in advance this was going to be the toughest one to get. Puna Teal. Just gorgeous. Thank you, sir.
Good job. Good job.
Do these range anywhere else besides up here?
I haven't seen them elsewhere.
Just up in the
Seen them in
Andes.
these lakes, and then the ones back on that side,
Uh-huh.
and that's it.
But never anywhere lower. They're always just a high elevation.
Every now and again, you see a ruddy down on the coast,
Uh-huh.
but I've never seen these guys.
Never seen these guys. High elevation duck. 14.5. I'm slightly winded from the 100-yard walk over. That's awesome. Spot and stalking ruddy ducks on the shore of all things here, and there's a group of 4 tucked on this rock, so we're just going to try and get as close as we can here. And I think with how it lays, we'll be able to get within shotgun range if we use the rocks. So These things have been tricky because they haven't flown. All they've been doing is just diving and then all of a sudden appearing about 50 yards out in the water. So we'll see what happens. All right, they're right here. They're literally in the wide open, so just stay here and film from a distance. I'm gonna just try to make a loop and run right at them. That was it right there. Andean ruddy duck to complete the South American Waterfowl Slam in a single season. I didn't think it would come down to the ruddy duck, but man, it is the toughest one here because they hardly fly. Angelo kind of prepped me on it before we got here, and it's 100% true. They just do not fly because they have no reason to. But what an awesome experience up here, over 14,000 feet to complete it. Started in Argentina, completed it in Peru. Can't wait to get this guy in my hands, actually see him. Been glassing him up a ton the last 2 days, but whew! 20 birds in a single season, South America.
See, it's a good thing I gained that extra weight.
You can burn it off shivering?
Yeah.
So how cold was it?
I'll be honest, I was expecting worse.
Well, this is it, number 20 from South America, Andean ruddy duck. South America Waterfowl Slam in one season. This slam was so awesome for a couple different reasons, especially because like even up here in the Andes, there's so many different species all in one spot. Compared to North America, it seems like we were picking ones and twos off in locations. Up in the mountains over the last couple of days, we got 6 here. Down in Argentina on one location, we got 12. Just seeing that diversity of species is just phenomenal. But the one thing that really sticks out is just a few of them in the specific colors, like that Puna Teal, the blue on the bill, the Brazilian Teal, the wing color that flaps. Like, it's just so different from North America. Such an awesome experience. Happy I did it. Man, what a way to complete it though. 15,000 feet, top of the Andes, South America Waterfowl Slam. Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of the Journey Within South America Waterfowl Slam. Make sure to comment and let us know what you thought. And remember, make sure to get entered in our sweepstakes valued at over $5,000. Check out the link in the description below. Get entered for your chance to win.
How would you describe what you're feeling right now?
Hungover.
Hungover.
That's just like a massive, like that, when you, as soon as you wake up and you're like, shit, my day's gonna suck.
Yeah.
That pounding of the head.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah, there's still a little bit of that lightheadedness, like you're still a little drunk, but you know it's going to get worse before it gets better.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Mark, how'd you describe how you feel right now?
Oh buddy, headache, cramps, altitude sickness, fully hit.